Earth is a crowded place, and it's getting more crowded all the time. As of April this year, the world's population reached 7 billion, 10 separate countries having more than 100 million people in each. That's a lot of people.
Numbers this big are hard to understand, but the grade 5 students will try to help you imagine what the world's population is like in their interpretation of If the World Were a Village. In this imaginary village, 57 students from Mr. Mike's, Mr. Luke's, and Mr. Steve's classes will represent the world's population. Each person on stage would represent approximately 75 million people.
By learning about the villagers, who they are and how they live, perhaps we may find out more about our neighbors in the real world and the problems our planet may face in the very near future.
Ready to enter the global village? Come and meet the students of the global village.
The village stirs and comes to life, ready for a new day.
Who are the students of the village and where do they come from?
Of the 57 students,
34 come from Asia. Eight are from Africa. 7 are from Canada and the United States. 4 from Central and South America. And 3 are from Europe.
Approximately 40% of the students come from China and India.
Ni hao ma.
Namaste.
Hola.
Hello.
In the global village, there are almost 6,000 languages, but more than half of the people speak the following languages.
12 speak Chinese. 6 speak English. 4 speak Hindi. 4 speak Spanish. 2 speak Arabic. 2 speak Bengali. 1 speaks Portuguese. And 1 speaks Russian. The villagers are called to worship.
What religions do the students of the village follow?
In the village of 57 students,
18 are Christians. 11 are Muslims. 8 are Hindus. 8 practice Shamanism, animism, and other folk religions. 3 are Buddhists. 1 for other global religions. And 8 are non-religious. There is no shortage of food in the global village. If all the food were divided equally, everyone would have enough to eat. But the food isn't divided equally. So although there is enough to feed the villagers, not everyone is well fed.
These are the people who do not have a reliable source of food and are hungry some or all of the time. These people are severely undernourished. Only this group always have enough to eat. For most of the villagers, the air is healthy and the water is clean. But for some, instead of turning on a tap, villagers must walk daily distances longer than from here to Fumihung to find clean water.
These students spend a large part of each day simply getting safe water. Most of this work is done by women and girls. These students do not have access to proper toilets and sewage disposal. This many breathe air that is unhealthy because of pollution. In the global village, for some children there is no school to go to, or they must work to help feed their family instead of attending school.
These students will never learn to read or write. More males are taught to read than females.
Money is also not divided equally. 11 of our villagers will live on less than $1 a day.
When darkness arrives, many of the homes have electric lights, but some don't. For these people, candles and oil lamps are used to keep away the darkness. Only these students have telephones. And only these students have computers.
What will the village be like in the future?
By the year 2100, the world will have 2.5 times the population that it presently has. This is an important number because many experts think that this is the maximum number of people that the world can sustain. At this time, there will be widespread shortage of food, shelter, and other resources.
Fortunately, groups such as the United Nations and many NGOs or non-governmental organizations are working hard to make sure that the world is a good home for all who live in it. Their goal is a global village in which food, shelter, and other necessities are basic rights for all.
The end.